Hey guys, welcome to the Channel of Love. Okay, let's do a Saturday energy check-in. I found this article this morning just because I was trying to look to see when the new moon is. I believe it's on the 30th of August. But as I was doing some research into that, I came across an article. Hold on, because I'm on airplane mode. Let me just take this off. And it was about Venus and Mars align in 2019. Venus and Mars will align in the sky on August the 24th, 2019 at 4 degrees of Virgo, shining down creativity and activating soulmate and twin flame contracts. While they come together on August the 24th, we are going to feel this energy for about a week on either side of this date. Venus represents sacred feminine energy. This energy goes beyond gender and lives within all of us and all of nature. It is represented by wavy lines, running water, and the process of flowing. It is that intuitive whisper, that tear trickling down the cheek, that open heart, and the wanderer's journey. It is the cool breeze, the sound of rain, the moon, and the dark night sky. Mars represents sacred masculine energy. This energy also goes beyond gender and lives with all of us and all of nature. It is represented by straight lines, still water, and the process of scheduling and organising. It is our rational mind, the ability to speak our truth, and the stability and security we need to survive this 3D world. It is the warm sun and the bright blue sky, and the feeling of accomplishment as we close our eyes at the end of the day. Feminine and masculine energy work hand in hand. They are the yin and the yang of life, and we need both to feel balanced. Mars and Venus are always with us, but when they come together, we experience a rebirth of their energies and a new awakening of both the feminine and masculine energies within us. With this awakening, it is going to help us shift our attitudes towards our sexuality, our friendships, it doesn't say that, it says our relationships, our creativity, and the feminine and masculine principles within. Venus and Mars meet every 2 years or so, but the last time they aligned in Virgo was back in November 2015. You can look back to this time to see how your attitudes around these areas have grown and transformed. Venus and Mars coming together is also going to activate soulmate and twin flame contracts. There's a little link that you can check out a bit more about that. I will share this article on the Facebook Channel of Love page. And this is how we may see this activation manifesting. We may encounter a soulmate or twin flame. We may enter into a new romantic relationship. We may experience spiritual awakenings that are inspired or triggered by a romantic partner. We may end relationships that are no longer serving us or that we have outgrown. Someone significant may exit our lives as a signal that it's time for us to start a new chapter. We may gain insights or confirmation on the soulmates or twin flames in our lives. Soulmate or twin flame wounds may emerge for healing. More soulmate and twin flames will awaken and arrive on Earth, and the definition of soulmates and twin flames may also evolve, and new insights on these special souls may come forward. Okay. Venus and Mars aligning in the sign of Virgo is also going to activate our creative spark and give us a boost of motivation when it comes to kickstarting or completing any projects. Venus and Mars aligning 4 degrees of Virgo is also significant in its own way. The Sabian symbol for 4 degrees of Virgo is a man dreaming of fairies, representing a time to dream, a time of fairy tales and fantasy, and a time for us to connect with nature spirits. Venus and Mars aligning is the ultimate creative force, but together they are also playful, much like the nature spirits that surround us. Okay, it just goes on to speak a little bit about nature spirits here and about when you're in nature and connecting with them. Now, the end part here says Venus and Mars coming together is a rare treat and a time of unity. It is like the sperm fertilising the egg, the two cosmic lovers coming in for that fated first kiss. It is a symbol for the yin and the yang of the universe. Use this energy to find your balance, your creativity, and your motivation. Use it to remind yourself that you too are a spirit of nature and connected to the elements around you. Venus and Mars will next meet in July 2021. Okay, so I thought that was really interesting, especially as we're wrapping up the wave of soulmates, twin flames, soul contracts. At the moment, there's a lot coming into union. It said about old wounds, twin flame wounds emerging to be healed now. And then it also spoke about the new wave that's coming in. I'm most definitely coming across this new wave that's coming in. And I think that's why the story that obviously I've been following, I've been tracking this story, I don't know, for over a year now, a year and a half maybe. And it's coming to completion. And the card's just flown off of the table, which was the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. There isn't really that much wind, but a card's just gone flying. I'm going to have to go and get it and have a look. So if you can kind of understand what's kind of going on, is that the soul connections, the divine counterparts, the divine masculine, divine feminine that are coming into unity now will come in to do their healing, so that then they're ready to actually, they'll be helping the next phase of twin flames, divine counterparts through their ascension. Perfect timing. And it may be actually that they come into union maybe in 2 years' time. So it might be because the journey of ascension, you have to become whole within yourself, balance within your divine masculine, divine feminine energy before you can even, come into union with your divine counterpart, or be nearly there. And the final parts is just actually the divine masculine, divine feminine healing each other together in the physical. So there's this awakening and more of a deeper understanding about this connection that's now upon us. I'm going to go and get this card. I've got to get up. Hold on. I wonder what it is. Okay. It's the Seven of Coins. I think it's kind of told us what deck we're going to be using, because I have 3 decks out. I have the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, I have the Rider-Waite, and I have the Psychic Tarot. But let's read the Seven of Coins. Where are these sevens? Here they are. I'm just going to read this part, guys, because I was reading a bit into this Chakra Wisdom tarot book. It was very interesting because it really shows you kind of like this kind of 3 stages. Okay, I would say of ascension. So the 7th chakra meaning, because this is in the 7th, okay, chakra. It's referred to as the crown chakra. It's located just above the top of the head. The element is eternity. The colour is violet or white. The mantra, silent contemplation, or Om. The planet is Saturn. Saturn is a planet of discipline, lessons, and hard work beyond our 6 senses. It rewards those who toil and makes it painful for those who don't. Saturn brings challenges and roadblocks to those who shrink their responsibility. So that just makes me feel, I was getting this message, I think it was yesterday, it's about if you've done the work, okay, if you've really done the personal development work, you've been committed to actually working on your own growth and your own development, and it can be a journey. I've been working on myself since 2011, and I've got to say that I don't think there's a day gone past that I haven't studied, researched, or been conscious about my behaviour. And it's like in comes the rewards for those that have actually, I wouldn't say in the end surrendered. They've done the work. So the 7th chakra meaning, the mystical occult and the neutrality of spirit are represented in the 7th chakra. The tarot cards here are unconcerned with the material world and are a direct conduit to universal consciousness. Conduit. I don't know how you pronounce that. Okay, I'm not going to look today. To universal consciousness. The seventh chakra exists just above the physical body and is attached to nothing. Each card has a neutral quality to it. So let's look at the sevens, because the sevens come into this block. What else comes into the sevens? The kings. Oh, it's only the sevens and the kings that comes in, being attached to the crown chakra. So that's interesting. The sevens and the kings. So let's have a look at this seven of coins. No, let's read what the sevens means first. In the tarot, the sevens will address finding our place in the universe, whereas the seventh chakra represents universal themes. As the final chakra, they are going to reveal intentions, those for the highest good of those that keep us stuck. Those for the highest good or those that keep us stuck. They reveal the way we approach decisions, whether we incorporate spirit or overthink ourselves into confusion. Okay, let's read this. Seven of coins. Wow, the time of final evolution. She lovingly appreciates one of her coins, illustrating gratitude for the journey she has taken. Her unspoken message to the universe from her coin collection is to attract more friends. Oh wow, I said it didn't say about friendships in that little article that I just read. I kind of put it in there, but I thought, why did I put it in there? So there's a meaning to everything. Her unspoken message to the universe from her coin collection is to attract more friends. Money will come as love encourages continued growth. The chakra message. Who in your ancestry had material prosperity? Manifesting abundance may be what you came here to do. Yesterday, that's exactly what the Divine Feminine was doing. She was planting her coins in the soil, manifesting. She's planting her seeds. Resistance indicates fear of losing what you have. Indications something must be removed to make room for the new. There is financial and material gain mixed with healing. I feel that your material gain will come as you are a healer. Okay. Keywords: tenacity, restraint, progress, pondering, relentlessness, and crossroads. Okay, here's the meditation. Imagine inviting the light from the universe in and ask that money to come to you from unexpected sources. Breathe, hold this energy for 27 seconds. Repeat as often as necessary. 27 seconds. I'll be able to remember that. My birthday's on the 27th, so 27 seconds. Imagine inviting the light from the universe in and ask that money come to you from unexpected sources. Breathe, hold this energy for 27 seconds. Repeat as often as necessary. Contemplation. You have attracted money when you intentionally request it. How can you turn on the money energy effortlessly? So another thing I was thinking about today is about the power of intention. You can intend anything if you believe. You can win the lottery as long as when you're checking that ticket you have complete and utter faith that that's a winner and that doubt doesn't come in. It's definitely something to play with. It's an intention. Okay, where am I going from here then? We're going to get another one. Got a 7 again. 7 of Cups. This is really the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine tapping into a Divine Feminine energy and using it to manifest their abundance now. Okay. I want to say it's kind of like the reward at the end, because did it say that like the final part of evolution? It's kind of like in comes your abundance. You've done the work. But you have to understand that you're deserving. And also, you know, kind of getting to grips with this, you don't get it back from. So you have to give without the need to receive, and the universe will find its own way to give to you. So let's have a look at this Seven of Cups. The state of emotional overwhelm. I felt like the Divine Masculines have really kind of dealt with the energy of love. Felt it was more balanced. She appears concerned when the choice is before her, perhaps implying that the decision is not hers to make. Chakra message. The universe is neutral and holds no opinion. Emotional overwhelm comes from second-guessing yourself. Dream big. Indication. While your confusion may not be real, this still may not be the best time to make a decision. Keywords: disorganisation, options, choices, confusion, daydreaming, laziness, and excess. Meditation: breathe and lean into the peaceful white light energy and allow it to envelope you. Pick one of the 7 cups before you. Allow it to tell you a story. Write down what you hear. You cannot know where a feeling will take you, but if it inspires you, then the adventure has begun. Dream big. Okay, let's get one more. It said about, you know, maybe the decision isn't up to you. Meaning it's up to the universe. And we've got the Empress. Oh. So it went. What that reminded me of. Okay, let's have a look. Divine Feminine. Here is your energy. The Fool learns of a compassionate heart. The Fool sits listening to the ways of the Empress, who offers a safe place to be open and relaxed in her presence. Notice that she does not look at her pupil, rather she is focused on the lesson she is offering. Will the Fool learn it? Spoke about this new wave coming in. So learning this, learning this lesson of love. So I feel that we're just tapping into the Divine Feminine's energy. When that came up and said about the kind of emotional overwhelm, I really do feel now the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine both balanced in their Empress energy. Okay. And we've been talking about actually sharing that, being stable enough and balanced enough to be able to share the lessons with others. So the 4th chakra message. Here is the first heart chakra card. Deep emotional issues with the feminine side are represented. Possibly there is a need to seek permission from a female in your life or an underdeveloped relationship with the feminine. Indication: the wisdom of feminine power is experienced, not taught. What thoughts must you take on internally to know you are magnificent just as you are? Keywords: love, safety, trust, empathy, kindness, and commitment. The planet is Venus. Although often called the planet of love, this planet represents much: our taste, our sense of beauty, our likes and dislikes. There is a summoning of compassion and kindness for Venus. The Empress offers us the space to appreciate the beauty of who we are, what it is you love and enjoy. Meditation. The Empress will teach us that there is nothing more beautiful than what is inside us. Is this true? Yes? No? Take time to explore both ideas. Then when you are ready, come back to the Empress and accept the teaching she offers. Next steps. When you know who you are and what is truly in your heart, you will learn the ways of the Emperor. Look at this bug that's just landed on my... Oh, he's gone. I mentioned the Emperor's name. When you know who you are and what is truly in your heart, you will learn the ways of the Emperor. His message is his presence. And as the Fool moves into the throat chakra, she will learn that communication, whether spoken or unspoken, is a powerful thing. Learn the ways of the Emperor. And we're looking now about manifesting money and abundance. Dream big. And that's definitely the masculine energy. Okay. How interesting is that? I'm just going to cough, guys. Don't really know where to go from here with it. Oh, wow, we've got the King of Wands. If I can show you the colours of these cards. So if the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups come up first. Seven of Pentacles, sorry, the Seven of Coins. Then the Seven of Cups. And the Empress. With the King of Wands here. The underlying energy, let's read it. I said that the Kings and the Sevens were the only ones who were in this final stage here. Let's read the King of Wands, the King of the creative adventurer. The King instills faith in his followers. The seventh chakra is its exaltation. In its exaltation is to be respected and admired on merit. I'm going to have to just pick it up. King of Swords is underneath. I can't pick up the whole deck. Okay. I can see a blue card as well. I don't know who that is sitting there. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm seeing all the kings now. All the king's horses and all the king's men. Okay. Don't know what Humpty Dumpty's got to do with it, but the king instills faith in his followers. The seventh chakra in its exaltation is to be respected and admired on merit rather than a title. It's about doing the work. He possesses the energy of 10 men and will persevere long after the others have quit. That's awesome. You do the work. Determination. Chakra message, stay focused on higher consciousness. This is a time to collect inspired energy and ideas. Your ancestors, those in the seventh chakra energy, are aiding you in your endeavours. Spiritual guidance. I've got the angels and ancestors cards here. It's very interesting reading. Okay. The indication, determination hides loneliness. Allow yourself to be present, even if it's painful. Keywords, influential, mentorship, energetic, resilience, competitiveness, and fulfillment. The meditation, sit in the same pose as the king on the card. Oh, it's the Queen of Cups. It's literally just slid off a whole part of that. Okay, let's just deal with one card at a time. Lily, you're going to have to stay down there, sweet pea. Sorry. Okay. Sit in the same pose as the king on the card. How is he sitting? Okay. As you breathe, feel into his state. Summon your angels and guides and ask them and ask that your internal resolve be matched with his and set in motion. Those who will support you will now find you. Contemplation, each step you take creates a new future that will become the legacy you leave. Divine Masculine is really kind of weird. It's now the Divine Feminine is now embracing the Emperor energy. The Divine Masculine, like the true Divine Masculine energy. Wow. So it seems like the Divine Feminines are on catch-up now. And they're needing to learn the ways of the Emperor, the Divine Masculine, to operate here in the physical. It's quite a powerful reading, this. I'm going to read that. I don't know what I'm going to read, because if I can show you what's kind of gone on. I don't know if you can see this, guys. If you can see the cards. But the Queen of Cups is here. I can't really see the screen. King of Swords. Princess of Cups. Oh, I don't really want to read all those. Okay, let's come back. I'm not really sure what's going on with these cards. Let's find some order here. The Queen of Cups. She's a different energy. The Queen of Cups is a different energy. There's a tower here. Okay. I'm going to put these cards away. I feel there's something else we're going to tap into. I don't know who the Queen of Cups is. Feels like a karmic energy who's going to try and block the union. So I want to have a look. Let's just clear that now. Maybe we've said enough with that. That's absolutely amazing. That the Divine Feminine now needs to learn the ways of the Divine Masculine. Okay. Very masculine cop today. Let me just pull some Rider-Waite because I feel there's a story that wants to come out separately to that. I wasn't planning on doing a kind of reading like that, but hey, it's all good. What needs to be told will be told. What needs to be known right now will be shown. So, let's have a look at what this Queen of Cups was. Not sure if they're wanting to talk. They will. They will. Power of intention now. We've got the Emperor. He doesn't look happy. He looks furious. Somebody's trying to get in his way. Okay. I was trying to tap into today's energy, guys. So, although sometimes I do feel that my readings kind of hit about 2-3 days later. That's just what I've personally seen for some. So it's sometimes worthwhile going back and maybe have a look at the readings throughout the week and see if they're kind of you're resonating with them now. He wants to move on. He wants to send a message. The Divine Masculine does want to send a message, and he's kind of sick of waiting. He's tired of waiting. Seven of Pentacles. I've totally gone brain dead, as in what the Seven of Pentacles was about, learning the Divine Masculine's way, isn't it? So I believe that he's wanting to actually coming into partnership with the Divine Feminine and her intuition and the prosperity that she can attract. I want to say the Divine Masculine here is feeling frustrated now. He came out yesterday. He understands that the key, this fly needs to get off of my cup. Off you go. Thank you. Understanding, he located his treasure within the Divine Feminine. Now it looks like he picks up this coin here, or he's wanting to pick up this coin. And offer it. The rest haven't kind of fallen, so it looks like he's going to really want to pick this one up. And wants to send a message, okay? This is a messenger regarding what's going to be done with this coin. Divine Masculine has ideas, and he does require help. That came out during the week, so it's waiting for your harvest time. Let's find out more. Not turning around, dealing with the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy here, because there's 3 cups knocked on the floor, knocked over. This is experiencing emotional loss from the past. This is learning to let it go. Let the past go. Got that cloak on, that protective cloak. You can see there's kind of like this fogginess around the head. That's what I want to say. So just turning around and having a clear new vision. Once you turn around, you can kind of go off over the bridge and just move on. Cross the waters. Okay. So it's the emotional loss here. But in comes temperance. It's balancing out their masculine and feminine energies here. So I feel this Emperor is balanced. There is just this frustration about whatever's going on with this Five of Cups here, the emotional loss. Needing to be spiritually strong to leave things in the past and trust your intuition and to step onto a clear path, So about clearing the path here. I seem to be getting more from this deck. Okay. Justice has been served. The universe has stepped in. Things will be balanced out. If you can't do them yourself, the universe will step in and do it for you. Let's find out a bit more. You need to be able to speak the truth. So you might be having the push now to be able to communicate and express the truth. There's a knight in shining armour here. I'm not sure, but he's charging. He's waiting to charge. He's waiting to charge off. It's like he really is ready to leave the past. He's just waiting for... Why is he waiting for his ships to come in? For justice to step in? I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's waiting for. He needs to trust his intuition. Your divine feminine energy. So the divine masculine needs to trust their divine feminine energy. Because, let me show you these. This is how we're ending it. We've got one card, like, missing. It's not. There's 12. There's 11 cards here. Okay. Destiny. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy here. Okay. I do feel here as if the divine feminine is kind of encouraging the divine masculine to be able to speak his truth. It's like she's prizing his mouth open. That's how I feel today with that card. Let's go through this, okay? And then we're going to clarify. We've got the Emperor here sitting on his throne. I said he wasn't feeling really happy. It's like he wants to move on, okay? He's wanting his abundance now, his new beginning. He can see nothing else is coming from this bush. Nothing's falling off. There's no kind of abundance, prosperity coming from it. It looks like a lot of hard work. Picking up this one pentacle here, something to get going with. It could just be an idea. And then delivering a message with this pentacle. He's left the other ones behind. But then we have the emotional loss about leaving the others behind, these cups. If these cups are knocked over, then where the cup's behind, I want to say of unconditional love. It's just energy vampire comes up. Coming across energy vampires, people that drain your energy. That's what I feel with that. But it does look like you're keeping balanced, okay? So you're seeing through the illusion and you know the truth, okay? Going within, spiritual guidance, spiritual strength, following divine's wisdom. We've got justice here. Oh, the justice system came out, so it may be something that you need to wrap up, actually, that is, legal matters, maybe. And then there's this wanting the truth, maybe needing to speak the truth. You may be being forced to speak the truth. Maybe this is your opportunity to be able to speak the truth. If you can speak the truth about whatever it is that you're needing to speak about, at least then you can actually go on to, there's nothing kind of going to kind of catch up with you, okay? But now, I said, what was he waiting for? And I'm not sure, because it may be that he's spoken the truth and then not sure about kind of the verdict, okay, the outcome of this now. And this could be playing on the divine masculine's mind here. Okay, but you have to stay to the side there. she'll do whatever she can to get on the lap. Okay, sleepless nights, a lot of worry, anxiety here. Okay, but something needs to be wrapped up. We've got destiny here, so the wheel will turn. The wheel will turn. People could be leaving your life quite a lot. A lot of people are making their transition right now. Beautiful energy stream for them to be making their transition into. And they kind of, come forth knowing that that will be the case. But when I read that article, it said that people will be exiting your life, that maybe will be holding you back, okay? So to allow you to have a new chapter now. And it's just kind of like the soul contracts that were agreed beforehand. There's somebody holding you back, then they may be making their transition. And it may be that because it said about asking for money, so it might be that there might be some inheritance coming. Okay, destiny. It's destiny. Got the strength card. Let's clarify this. Using the psychic tarot, let's have a look at this Emperor. Would you like me to budge up a little bit? There you go. You've got a nice bit of room there. Look at this Emperor card. Now, I've got my deck upside down, I think. Doesn't matter. Conflict came out in reverse. I don't know if it gives us a reverse meaning. And then the strength card's just kind of whipped off and whipped off. Divine Masculine here is leaving somewhere. He's wanting to. And maybe he would just do like a disappearing act in the end. That's the card of like deceit and needing to or wanting to escape. But he does look like he feels happy about actually being able to escape. Let's have a look at this Five of Swords. Does it give us two? It doesn't give us it in reverse. So first of all, my initial feeling was he's not going to tolerate it. That's what I felt. The number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card should relate to a lack of sensitivity. This card could elate. I'm saying like words like elation as if like it's good. It's like it's a relief for the Divine Masculine to just be able to escape, set himself free. Anyway, this card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, for this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. And I believe that the Divine Masculines will handle this situation in the best way that he possibly can. And he will make that judgment call, I would say, on how that's done. So there's conflict and defeat for the Divine Masculine here, but it doesn't look like he's going to let it affect him. We'll find out a bit more. 7 of Pentacles. Still got them upside down. I have third eye chakra. Okay, let's start reading these right now. Sees the truth. Has a deeper understanding. It's card number 6. So it's like he's knowing where he's wanting to be. Let's read the third eye. The colour is indigo. The sound is Om. Element light. The words are I see. This is the most often talked about of all the chakras and clairvoyance, inner seeing. intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakra and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualization, and colour therapy. We worked on colour therapy yesterday. Purification. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it's important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. So, in comes this message. She's sitting there, she just has one paw on my skirt, and it's like, I just want to touch you, I just want to sit on your lap. She's funny. Positive movement forward now. It's interesting because it's the Eight of Pentacles, and I picked up, first of all, I was going to say it, and then I remembered that the Divine Feminine, or we had kind of pulled this at the beginning. It's two beautiful white butterflies. Maybe they're coming to the camera for us. Oh, look, they're playing together. The power of intention. We should intend these butterflies to come flying over here. But the Seven of Pentacles with the page, with the one, would make the eight. And for me, it was like, that's now positive movement forward, okay? And that's the card you got out. Positive movement forward. Divine Masculine's moved on to a new dawn, a new day. It's a new life for him, and he's feeling good. It's like he doesn't mean to, but he does. He feels good. He feels good to finally be able to escape this. So let's have a look at this emotional loss here. It's just this cloudiness, this fogginess. Oh, Lily, you are funny. Does it really matter that much? Okay. Let me just pull my skirt down a little bit more. Go on. Okay. I know. Lay down then. Lay down. Look at this. Stand your ground. Let's just let Lily get settled. Good? Are we good? Cool. Let's look at this Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Material and spiritual excuse me. It's in the past. You've got the Divine Masculine here bringing in the balance, okay, with the Six of Pentacles. That's balancing out your material with the spiritual, okay? So I want to say, because the Divine Masculines know a lot about the material realm, okay, the 3D, and have, I want to say, have learnt to tap into their Divine Feminine intuition, okay? So there's a balance for the Divine Masculine. And it's like he knows, he's ready, he's waiting. He's standing there on the balcony. Now we have this emotional loss again showing up. And I feel here the Divine Masculine is just saying, I've got to do what's right for me. It's just this echoing out. It's like a heart call. Accelerated motion. There's a feminine here, so it's like the feminine's made a wish upon a star. And then prosperity begins. Two hands here, uniting. Growing their prosperity together. It looks like life's pretty peachy. It's going to be. And I feel that that's with the Two of Cups here. So I feel the Divine Masculine is balanced. The next card we have is Temperance, which would be balancing out those Six of Pentacles here. You're going to lay down? Lay down for me, please? Good girl. You have to keep your tail down. Let's look at Temperance. Reconciliation of the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy. Once that's done, up the path, claim your crown or your divine inheritance, let's say. Suffering in silence. Divine Feminines, that's the energy I'm picking up here, is picked up the same as the Divine Masculine. Suffering in silence. The Divine Feminine's energy has been suffering in silence. Okay. That we're coming with this, Nine of Wands. I felt that there was the need to communicate now, though, or maybe being forced to communicate, speak the truth. Oh, I'm getting, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. God will only help you if you're speaking the truth anyway, if you're living by the truth. It's kind of a perfect phrase, really, isn't it? I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. God will help anyone who's in their truth. Very interesting to have that come up. Okay. We've got Mr. I don't like to call him Mr. Sneaky, but he's sneaking off somewhere. He's kind of gone somewhere, and it's the end of the road for the Divine Masculine here. Lily, let Mummy do the reading, and then I'll give you lots of love. Let's get this Nine of Wands. It's time to wrap this up. It's the World card, you wrap up. Old karmic cycles, anything that needs to be wrapped up so you can go on to this new enlightened beginning. I want to say with the Divine Feminine. She's the centre of the Divine Masculine's world. Should we look at this Justice card? Because the universe has stepped in. I believe God has helped the Divine Masculine. He asked and he received the power of intention. So help me God. It's amazing what help you get when you ask for it. The crown chakra, yeah. God's come in and helped the Divine Masculine. They've answered his prayers, and they've made it possible for him to escape a situation that was holding him back. Okay, and I believe it's now looking as if he's coming in to teach the Divine Feminine what he knows. And once they allow her to work with her Divine Masculine energy as well. So let's have a look. King of Swords. I thought you were going to lay down. Good girl, lay down. The Truth card. But I'm speaking about the verdict, but it looks like the verdict. Oh, okay. This could mean a third-party situation. So it may mean that the truths came out about another partner. The truth may have come out about the Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine may have had to have told the truth about the relationship with the Divine Feminine. I'm not sure. Let's have a look, because this could be a third-party situation. Just Three of Cups. It says rejoice and celebration, but maybe that's a weight off of the Divine Masculine's shoulders, actually be able to tell the truth. Then there's no more hiding. But I feel that he wanted to. Maybe he needed to tell the truth, because that is what would set him free. But it does look like there's this stage where the Divine Masculine wasn't really worried about that anymore. it's kind of this feeling of get me out of here. Oh, it's like the show I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. So I think it's a divine masculine not feeling his worth where he is, and it's like, no, I'm worth more than this. I'm here for a big purpose and a reason, and I'm off. Three of Pentacles, to be with like-minded people, to go where I feel recognised and rewarded, or I'm going to be recognised and very much rewarded. And that's what he's charging off after. Powerful read today. So, waiting. I said that, waiting for the verdict. What's he waiting for? Choose wisely. 7 of Cups. I'm sorry, Lily, because you've just got settled. Let me see if Mummy can get it with her foot. You've moved anyway. My cards are going everywhere. We've got the High Priestess. Lily, I'm so sorry, darling. I've got to... It said choose wisely. Oh, I'm going to get it. Hold on. I'm so sorry, Lily. I want to get it because it feels like the Divine Masculine's been meditating, trying to connect, just to actually see what his next move is. So it could be the Divine Masculine here is waiting for that direction for the next move. But it's definitely this element of needing to choose very wisely now, but waiting for your ships to come in. The Ten of Swords, like I said, flew off, and we're left with the High Priestess now on the bottom of the deck, following that intuition. Okay, what's this? Because we've got this for, I believe, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine are both suffering in silence because there hasn't been the reconciliation of both in the physical. Dropping the cards everywhere. I'm so sorry, Lily. I really do apologise, darling. Such an inconvenience, aren't I? Okay, let's get a card. Oh, that's exactly it. Same card. Being kept awake at night, not knowing what to do, wanting to balance the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, not only like energetically, but actually in the physical. They're both suffering in silence. The heart chakra is here. This is about love and finally about coming into partnerships and alliances. It's the Three of Wands. But on here it says about partnerships, alliances. Divine Masculine here has left everything behind. He's got his hand on one wand and his one is waiting behind. It's like he can pick that up and go once he's made his decision. And I want to say to form this partnership with the Divine Feminine. Destiny. The wheel's about to turn. With justice, yeah, the wheel's about to turn. And remember, we did have the Well card. So for me, the Wheel of Fortune is just we're entering a new chapter. Okay, but it's going to be a completely different one. Destiny is kind of, the Wheel of Fortune is a mini kind of world card. The world card means there's a complete wrap up. Okay, you're going on to a new enlightened beginning, spiritual journey, spiritual mission, I want to say. This is normally a little mini one, so it's just you're going into a new chapter. Emotional withdrawal. Here's that meditation again here. This is about being in the void. So the void is you've left the 8, you're going now to look for the 2 of Cups. You find yourself, which it's quite evident, I believe, from the cards that we've pulled, that the Divine Masculines manage, or is just kind of surrendering now to the intuition of the Divine Feminine within him. The insights are coming, destiny. Divine Masculine would just know when that wheel has turned and it's time to be with the Divine Feminine. It's destiny. Obstacles and challenges. Just need to take that kind of, just bridge the gap. It's communication. It's the throat chakra. Okay. What a reading. Let's pull an angels and ancestors. I'm not going to use hardly any of these cards I've got out. I don't think we need to. Oracle. Wait for important information. That's perfect, isn't it? No more really to be said. Oracle opened it straight up. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of this deck. The ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend. Someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or an action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. Wow. Let's get a journey of love. So you can really see how this kind of, this wave that I've been following is really wrapping up now. You can really see how it's kind of, I really want to say good job. I came over with like this feeling so proud of any individuals that take on the advice and put them into practice. And I know that there is a lot of you that do that. And yesterday I was just feeling very, very proud. And proud of you guys, because it is a journey. It's a journey. But when you can look back and just see how far you've come and how strong you are and the challenges that you've managed to overcome, it's going to be a point where we're not even really going to call them tower moments or disasters. It's just part of the life cycle. And as we change our vibration, we won't really be even attracting that kind of stuff into our daily lives. It will come when we need to pay attention and shake things up a bit. So, just this clear understanding now. You agree, don't you? I felt your claws go into my legs. A deeper understanding of life. That's where you find peace and love. Okay, let's get a Journey of Love card. Come on, pop yourself down for the final card. that's the card. It's got like little spots of white. They're actually on the card and not on the other ones. You see here, they're not there, but look at this one here. It's got like little spots of white. Let's see what it is. Oh, the choice. 62. There is a choice that you need to make. You are aware of it already, or it is coming to your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and say yes. You have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share much more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as a cleansing of your emotional waters as they receive so much more inflow from the divine ocean. Let the old layers rise to the surface of your awareness and be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your emotional waters is not so much at all when compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new, that you may serve life all the better. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, obstacles and challenges, if it is challenging you, this is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up, make your life easier on yourself and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now, the divine is calling you to play. Let's finish on this poem. I don't really need to hold it up. Our lives are measured in choices we have made along the path we call living. Each compass point a possibility, each step an opportunity, seemingly random. Each decision moves us inexorably in a direction, both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to the place we started from, where we made that first choice to be here again. Okay. Wow. Let's get an angel. I was going to end on that, but Angels of Light card. And we will leave it there for today. Curiosity. See life through the curious eyes of a child, and you will discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement. I was going to say, excuse me, the never-ending story. Curiosity keeps you alive, interested and interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. Start exploring who you are, and you will grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people, and you will discover an eternal source of fascination. Be curious about the wonderful universe in which you live, about the angels themselves and their role in the divine plan. The radiance of your delight in life will illuminate you. Affirmation, I explore the wonder of life. Okay, so I feel we're getting ready for this new wave to come in, which is going to be awesome. Okay, to perhaps be able to help others through this journey of ascension. Right, guys, have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.